So far, we've been looking at the area underneath the function, but the thing is, all the functions that we've been looking at so far, the area, the function is always in the positive realm. So up until now, we've been looking at functions that are always in the positive realm. So what happens when a function goes into the negative realm? And then you want to work out the area underneath the graph. So in this video, we're going to consider what happens when you enter the negative realm. So suppose you have a function looking like this. So the area from A to B here is given by this. It's given by this area. So this area here will be a positive area, and then this area here from A to B here. So this area here would be a negative area. So when it comes to the area underneath the graph, it would be this here, which would be a positive, and then this here would be a negative, and then you would then add the two together. So for example, let's say this area here, let's say it's 7, okay, in total. It has an area of 7. This here, let's say this area here, let's say it has an area of -3. And it will be a -3. So to work this out from A to B here would be 7, and then plus this area here, which would be -3. So overall it would be +4. So the whole area from A to B here would be +4. So the point I'm trying to make here is that this area here would be a positive area. So this would be positive, and this area here would be a negative area. And then when you come to evaluate it from A to B, you simply get this whole thing, in a way, take away this thing here. So it's really this whole area here, take away this area here. Okay? And the reason why this area here is negative is because of this. Cast your mind back to when we were doing Riemann's sum. We would divide everything up into small rectangles. So we would get we would want to know the area of this rectangle. So the area of this rectangle would be the width, which is delta x, times the height. You see, when f of x is positive, and then you get this point here, and then you put it into the f of x here, it would be a positive, meaning that the height here, the height of this rectangle here, will be positive. So you get a positive, and then you times the delta x here, which will be another positive. So the positive times a positive, it will be a positive, meaning that the whole area here will be a positive. The point here is that when you're trying to work out this height here, when you put this this into here, it will give you a positive height. That's a key point. It will give you a positive height, so therefore the whole area will be positive. Now, if you look at what happens when it enters a negative realm, let's just look at this rectangle here. This rectangle here. Well, the area of this rectangle would be the width times the height here. Well, the height here. Well, when you put this into the x here, into the f of x here, it will give you a negative height. Because when you put this value here into here, it will jump to this point here. Well, f of x here will be negative, meaning that the height here is negative, and then you times the width. So of course it's going to give you a negative area. And then when you sum up all the negative areas, then the whole thing here will be negative. So when you come to evaluate a function, the area, the whole area will be this thing, take away this thing here. Okay?